Into Eskom resumed today. G9 Consulting and Advisory Services has given evidence to Parliament's Portfolio Committee on the company's forensic investigation on the 1.6 billion rand in payments to Gupta-linked Trillian and its associate McKinsey.
G9 has told the Portfolio Committee that the former Eskom board and former board chairperson Zathembe Khoza vigorously tried to stifle G9's investigation. G9 Consulting and Advisory Services was hired to investigate a payment of 1.6 billion rand to Trillian and McKinsey. Khoza and other board members are said to have subjudicated the investigation, suggesting that it was baseless, without merit, or ill-conceived.
Number one, he is possibly involved in the Trillian debacle by association. Number two, he was derelict in his duties as the chairperson of the board tender committee, which approved this tenuous contract with McKinsey. Our investigations incidentally confirmed that there was no contract with Trillian.
Investigations into Trillian were stopped by the then Eskom board before interviews with Trillian officials, McKinsey and Eskom's former CFO Anoj Singh. G9 says the former board under Anoj Singh misled the public and government by purporting the investigation was still ongoing to cover up corruption.
G9 respects the right of Eskom to take decisions to initiate or terminate investigations. However, persistently misleading the public and government up to the point of the appointment of the newest board and acting in a manner which potentially covers up corruption can only be described as callous, if not criminal.
G9's investigation also found that Trillian was awarded an Eskom contract based on a false assumption that Trillian is a triple BEE company.
So if you are part of a steering committee and you allow this to happen, either because you don't do the proper due diligence or you don't ask the proper questions, to what extent are you complicit in this finding, assuming that it is fact?
That is a shocker.
Is it a shocker?
Because as far as I know, including up to now, I find it very difficult to believe that they were 0%. The whole period that Trillian was introduced to us, they were introduced to us as a triple BE partner.
In its 6-week investigation, G9 uncovered contraventions of the PFMA and the legislation, as well as money laundering, corruption and racketeering. Balentle Mthethwa, SABC News, Parliament.